You have 7 seconds. If you don't plant that bomb, you don't cut her arm off. Plant the bomb inside and sew it back on before she wakes up. There's gonna be something problem.
What are you guys talking about over there?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Let the bomb in. Don't tell him. Don't tell the husband. I'll meet you back here in 1 hour. If it hasn't been done, I'm gonna detonate the bomb inside you. Magicon moments montage. Opening door compilation number 2. The second Magicon opening door compilation. This one is more exciting than even the last one. Got more moments built up with it. Audience requested moments. Audience did all the work. I don't even have to make a compilation. They just did it for me. I just put it in Premiere and put my name on it. It's very fun to do as well. Made me feel very powerful. Like I command an army. Come on, Rogue. Come jump up here. I dare you. I think he's hollow-headed right now, if I'm being real with you. I don't think there's anything going on in there. Oh, I wanted to hit him in the head to see, but I'm not going to get the chance. I'm not going to be able to determine the true nature of what was inside his head. It could have been anything now, really. What if there was water in there? Well, that would still make his head hollow, right? If your head has a cavity, and that cavity has things in it, open up a lid on the top of my skull and like plop the skull right out, the brain right out, and you poured all the glue into the toy box and then let that harden, and so now it's like solid and all the small inner portions are full of glue, hardened. I would argue now the toy box has solid, and so that means by that same logic, like a bottle is hollow even if it's got water in it. Because we're not talking about the contents, we're talking about the bottle. Alright, I'm done with this train of thought. It's useless and I've already finished it. I'm just elaborating on details and context that doesn't even matter. Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and you want to see more stuff like this, obviously the thing you should do is subscribe and then like the video. I'd really appreciate it, it helps a lot. Oh boy, I hope I don't run into any miscreants. Anybody who would disrupt justice, per se, perchance? Anyone who is a known vandal of the City Hall building, perchance? Anybody want to come forward? No? Last chance. The city sent me in here to find you. You can hear me. And you're the vandal who defaced City Hall last Saturday. Better come forward. It'll be a lot worse if you don't. And I hate goblins. Maybe it was the goblins that defaced the city capital. City Hall. Capital. Go that way, goblin. Go on. I'm gonna use the elevator before you can get to me. Aha! More goblins. Why did I think that there wouldn't just be more goblins up here? It's like goblin basement. Of course, goblin upstairs is gonna have even more goblins. Thought I was being like clever, like, oh, I outwitted them. I snuck past the goblins. Let's talk about something crazy that's never been talked about before. And we'll get to that in like an hour. We'll figure out what that is, and we'll start talking about it. That's our next segment. That's not right now. We're not going to do that right now. We don't talk about new and interesting things here. At least not right now. We don't. This is our advertising segment, where we just advertise our future segments. This is like the, what is it? The appendix? The appendix? Wow, why did I... The index, right? Which, the index is the first part, right? The index of the book. The appendix is at the end. But I think so. I might be wrong about that. This is the index of the book, of the episode. Where it's like what am I saying? Where this information I'm giving you is like the pre-show, where I sort of go over what's going to be contained in the rest of the show. So nothing's really happening yet. I'm just kind of being like, oh, you know, like the next part of this is going to feature the live singing dance choreography, but I'm not showing it right now. I'm just like kind of telling you that. And not that I'm like saying it's like, oh, I'm like deceiving you. No, it's going to happen later. This is just the intro. So last time on stream, I was trying to think of torment games, ideas that you can take from here, and bring into your normal life, you know, actually do something with. We would play a high five game where the whole concept is that it's like tag, but you have to high five the other person to slap their open palm to pass it. So essentially, you play this game constantly, like all the time, whenever you see each other. And you can do this with multiple people. I guess you could do this like multiple people. 2 people is multiple people. You can do this with 3 people, 4 people. And the idea is if you slap somebody's open hand, they are now it. They're the new person who has whatever, the contagion, the infection, whatever. We could come up with a funny name for this if we really wanted to, but whatever. The high five game. I don't care. Then they need to get you back by slapping your hand. And so more so than anything, the game is about letting your guard down. If you remember the game exists, it's really easy to just kind of like close your hands. You don't even have to be like gripping them, because you can kind of just use your own intuition. It's like, did my hand fully open palm to palm? Did that make contact? It can't be like fingers, that doesn't count. You know, palm to palm. And you'll start having to get clever with it. And that's the fun part, obviously. Oh, there's people over there. So we used to do that for a long time. The only rule, aside from that you're playing it all the time, is you can't lie about whether you're it or not. If it's like this stupid myth about police. If you ask someone if they're it, they have to tell you yes or no, truthfully. I thought I saw a person. But guess what? Didn't saw a person. There's nobody. Whew, just the wind. It's just me and the skeletons. Anything else is just a figment of my imagination. There's no one out here. It's just me. It's just me. It's just the darkness. It's just the wind. Nobody's out here. It's just the wind.